Hi Sagittarius, thank you for joining me here. This is going to be your in-depth monthly reading, and I already pulled out the energy card so that we can save some time on shuffling. And so, how this reading goes, if you're new to this channel, I get the energy first. I get in tune with your energy, major energy that you are feeling, dealt with, will be dealing with, and then we go deeper within the scenario, like situation, by using different kind of tarot deck, and at the end I will give you universe timely message by using oracle mystical shaman oracle deck. Okay, this is a free flowing intuitive reading. Please take it as it resonates. Okay, all right, let's see what we have. So we have these three came together: the moon, the death, and the star. This is your positive energy, and the conflicting energy is magician, and then the combining energies, the how to combine this is world. So what I'm getting from the get-go is like, Sagittarius, I feel like you definitely feel that you have, I feel like you have kind of coming out of some kind of almost like a traumatic event. If it is not traumatic, it has been very difficult for you, and it has been very challenging, and it has been a struggle for you for quite a long time. But you are definitely coming out of it. You are definitely coming out of it, and at the same time, you feel very optimistic. You feel very like, you feel rejuvenated. You feel like you are again getting back to yourself. You maybe during that process of this hardship, you almost feel like you lost your sense of self in that chaos and all these other things, and that is coming back to you. At the same time, by the backed by the death, I feel like from you have learned a lot of like new way of a new you are looking at yourself in a completely different way. This, whatever that hardship was, whatever that experience was, whatever that trauma was, it has taught you some kind of deeper lessons about yourself. You are learning more about your emotional, your spiritual well-being. Not only that, you are learning your, almost like you are getting the root of yourself. It's very interesting. It's like it caused you a lot of pain, but at the same time, it gave you a lot of strength to really understand yourself in a profound way, and you are doing that. But at the same time, there is this moon. I feel like somewhere in this whole thing, and this is positive, this moon is positive, because this is a positive placement, right? The moon here, I feel like you are whatever the situation was that put you through a lot, you are really thinking about it. I mean, you are healing from it, but at the same time, it opens a new dimension of emotion within you. Like how you, maybe it's, if it is a connection, if it is a circumstances with another person, you are really, maybe, I'm feeling like it's really opened up your horizon, like how, like, to really understand the deeper sense of people's behavior, like people's psyche. You are really getting into that kind of deeper sense of people existence. And I'm also getting with this moon that sometimes this moon is, can be a little bit heavier on you when you are, especially when you are backed up by star and death. I feel like you are also at the position right now in your life where you feel like, I just don't want to think about anything from the past. I learned everything. I just want to take what values to me, what value to me, and I'm just gonna move on completely, like almost like a completely clean slate. But this moon is not letting you do that clean slating thing, and it's because it's a positive position, it is in positive position. I'm really thinking that universe actually doesn't want you to completely start from the new, even though, yes, death, obviously you are going to start from the new, but they don't want you to completely forget the old stuff. Why? We are going to go deeper into that, but I feel like it is because the more you are going to pay attention to that, it's going to give you more and more understanding of yourself. Somehow I feel like this moon and the death is somehow connected, very intricately connected. The more it's not like that, but I'm also getting that you are not obsessively, you are not stuck there, you are not stuck in this emotion, even though maybe you are thinking about them or thinking about such a situation. it gives you almost like you're thinking of it as a reflectory way rather than involved. It doesn't suck you in like it used to. It doesn't make you feel like that's the only thing you can think about. It doesn't take away your attention or your concentration from other thing. So there is a little bit of healthy balance of, like how these emotions, this moon is coming in your life. But it's also saying that don't completely just ignore this moon, because this moon and death is kind of interconnected. The more you're gonna, this moon, the light way, the presence of it is very light in your life. Even though it's there, maybe you don't want to be there at all. But it's going to help you to heal and get to know about you more and more, because this is kind of unveiling energy that's coming to you, and it's revealing a lot about yourself, and which is helping you to really heal from it and really really start something which is going to be brand new. But if you try to like tongue shove this, like put it under the carpet or under the rug, it's not going to be very helpful, because this moon is in a positive position for you. Your negative position is the magician. That's what I was getting. Like maybe some of you are really with the new year. We always we feel like we need to start from the new. Like the new vigor, new energy. But the magician is all about manifestation. Maybe you already feel like you need to manifest something else, whether it's a job, whether it's a lifestyle, whether it's another person. But the thing is, the universe is telling you that right now, full on like manifestation of other things may not be the good idea, because there is a little bit of learning still here lingering, which is very positive for you. So it says that, like if you're feeling like very agitated, if you're feeling like restless, that oh my god, I already been into this relationship, or I already been into this project which did not give me any kind of recognition, which did not give me any kind of acknowledgement. I already spent 3 years on that or 2 years on that. I need to move on like as soon as possible. Yes, you do, and you will. With the death and star, you will be so positive, you will be so much healed. Just give yourself a little bit more time to really heal from it, and try to gather as much as strength and information or healing can you get from this moon card. Because right now, the if you full force something right now, it's not gonna be to your own benefit. It can backfire, it can put you back to this some kind of stuck mode, because there is the feminine energy still need to be healed. The moon is still there. This is all about cancerian energy. Still needs some kind of more attention from you, and which is good. It's a positive. It's not a very obsessive energy, but it still needs some time from you. And that's why the world is here. It says that, yeah, right now you may feel like your back is burdened. You feel like that, you cannot take it anymore. You may feel like, what, it's not you cannot take it, because I feel like where you are already, you already passed out the out from this traumatic event. It's just the like a post effect of it, almost like a PTSD kind of things. People can go PTSD in a relationship too. Like the world is saying, yeah, it's becoming hard. You want to get a new journey started already, but there is saying that, it's the death is also telling me that, look at this face is coming off, this mask is coming off, and some kind of new face is generating within this circle. So it's telling me that you are getting to know so much about yourself. You're almost like a reinventing yourself, and it's really nice. If you really pay attention, you will see how much you have grown, how much you have get to know yourself so profoundly. And this phase is still in the womb, and it's still in the making, but it just give yourself a little bit more time. This phase is ready to come out and take that mask, take that mask that you have been wearing, take that mask that you have been telling yourself that this is you. That's going to be completely changed. So there is a renewal coming with the world card. It's just saying that give yourself a little bit time, stay tight, hang tight, little bit more time, and you are absolutely on the right path. You are absolutely healing, and you are engaging yourself and getting to know yourself in such a profound way. Just give yourself a little more time and patience. Okay, so that's that in terms of major energy. Now see that any animal spirit. We got horse in reverse, which is again the Cancerian card, it's saying horse is all about, go, 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 chariot. It's saying that right now you you want to go. I can feel that, you want to start new. It's just saying that it's all happening. It's all happening for you. Just stay on a little bit. The horse is saying that, in the reverse is saying that you are gonna go, you are gonna run wild, you are gonna run wild again, you are gonna go and achieve whatever you needed to do. You are gonna set your new intention, you are gonna set your new manifestation goals and everything. But right now is not the time, because the black egg, which is all about throat chakra, maybe you are waiting for some kind of, maybe you want somebody to take responsibility for what they did. Maybe you want somebody to come more like assertive, or maybe you want some kind of final communication that will clear something up. There is something that is still, like, you want something. This the black egg, which all about throat chakra communication, or maybe you want to say something, maybe you want to clear something up, and there is something, but you are still it's late. It's late right now. I feel like, because maybe you are, even though you are healing, but it asking me that, it's really telling me that the black egg, and look at my voice. The moment I'm started talking about black egg, my voice is kind of dimming. Maybe if you're resonating with this with this reading, maybe you are not, you want to say something, you want to say something which you feel gonna clear the air much more profoundly or profusely, but somehow, maybe because you don't want to get into, because the Scorpion reverse, because you don't want to get into some kind of you don't want to be this kind of, you don't want to take revenge, or you don't want to be this negative, you don't want to welcome any kind of negative energy in your life. So you are kind of holding your communication back, many of you. But it's asking you to, communicate is something which release you from certain kind of energy which you holding back inside your chest. So that's actually can create, maybe moon is, that's why it says that you need to be, it doesn't have to be biting, it doesn't have to be the way you're gonna communicate, it doesn't have to be that you are coming back for them for their blood or something. You don't want that. You want a peaceful harmony. You want whatever the situation is to have their own ascension, and whatever you are, wherever you are, you just want to grow, you just want to have a good life, you just want to be yourself. And like, but it's asking you to communicate that, communicate. Maybe you don't have to do all these things, but whatever you feel like the core message that you want to communicate to this thing, the past thing that caused you so much pain and heartache and trouble and trauma and stuckness, you can communicate something, because this communication is very important. And it doesn't have to be that you are inviting negative energy, but I feel like some, for many of you, it is, you fear that the moment you're gonna communicate, it's gonna create another cycle of, you don't have to communicate directly. Maybe you can do journaling, seriously, like some kind of this energy that is bottled up inside, it needs to come out. It really needs to come out with the black egg. Whatever you felt, maybe you can journal, maybe you can create some kind of art. It doesn't have to be for sale or anything, just create for yourself. But however you can release that energy, that would be very important if you cannot communicate one-on-one. And with the mouse, I feel like that, Sagittarius, that you right now, it's better for you, and you are also doing like everyday stuff. They take one day at a time. Think about like what you can do today. How you can like make this today as a successful day for yourself. How you can incorporate this day to increase your healing, to increase your understanding of yourself, to increase your focus, to increase, to stay stay in the path, or stay in the discipline routine if you need that for success. Like all these things, it asking you to be very grounded and take it what it is right now. Be right here right now and take care of everyday things, and that's going to help you in a long run. Right now, don't think about being wild and just just run in the meadow and go miles and miles and feel the free breeze. You will. I can tell you, it's very soon. But release that communication energy in however you can feel possible, because you are not going to bring any kind of negative energy. If you feel like communicating with that particular person can bring a lot of fight and conflict, then don't do it. Be creative and try to release. As long as you release this communication energy, it's really good. Until then, just take as it's come. Take every day as its single way, and then you are gonna go into the longer run very soon. Okay, let's get this thing back. So then we got two oracle card. We got Star Mother Arrakis. We got star here, star there. So it's really saying that universe is aligning. And I feel like you can already see that. And victory of Mariam. I mean, you are gonna. That's why I was getting that from the beginning. Like you are gonna come out. Look at this. This is something is forming. You are forming a whole new of yourself, whether you realize it or not. But if you really pay attention to yourself, you will see that you have changed a lot. You have changed a lot. You have understood a lot about yourself, and that is changing your whole, like the way you view life, the way you see relationship, the way you see success, the way you see you know what is life and all this kind of stuff. You are coming out of it. See, it's like coming out of this membrane, and it's almost like a rebirth thing. It is happening, but it's still in the process of the final development before it can come out into the total living being. And the universe is backing up to you. It's everything is gonna be perfect. Everything is coming in play. So just do whatever you are doing, because you are doing awesome, I can tell. Okay, let's see what we have in detail. What are the oh, we got bunch of cannot take all this. Okay, we got 8 of Cups. Yes, yes. Oof, why so many come? I can see that you are very very eager to really start on something big, because you feel that it has been too long since you be completely yourself. So there is that kind of agility there, for sure. Then we got Temperance. Oh, look at this. Your card, Temperance and 3 of Cups. Okay. Get few more. Queen of Wands. Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Wands in reverse. And 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius. So 8 of Cups. Yeah, definitely you have that in right now. You are feeling like, yes, I want to go bigger. You wanna go do something, like emotionally, because cups are all emotional. Emotionally you are feeling like that you need to move on. That's why see the Moon card, emotion, it was there, and it was in a positive side. And sometimes I feel like that you are fighting against that moon a little bit. You feel like that you need to go towards the sun. You feel like right now you don't need to dwell on certain kind of emotion, but it's telling you you are not dwelling, you are learning from it. It's not stuck energy, it's not obsessive energy. Try to take it as a learning lesson, not as a dwelling lesson. So but I feel like there is a deep need to go brighter, deep need to do something very much prominent, which is like, or like if you are sun in Sagittarius, or if you have your sunshine sign in ninth house, which is Sagittarian house, I really feel like you want to eliminate that aspect of your life. You really want to do something which is like a more of a masculine type thing, like really want to do something in a practical world, really want to go for something. Maybe you want to go for some kind of long traveling, that something that has a tangible outcome, like a tangible way of expressing. You are kind of very very much eager to do that. There is a lot of learning and a lot of spiritual healing happening in your emotional realm, but there is a constant need, almost like a constant push that you feel inside, that you need to go towards the sun, you need to go towards some to the I'm also got, maybe some of you also feel like that you cannot bear the winter anymore. All of a sudden you feel like in order to revitalize yourself, you need to go to some kind of like a hot country or some kind of sun, I don't know, some gravitation towards this sun energy. You want to just expose, you just want to take all this old and just put it on the beach and just forget about it, and really get a sun, like really enter this sun warmth into your body and rejuvenate and kind of start from the beginning. That's the I'm getting, that's the you're very much eager to do that. With the three of cups and temperance, see that you are looking for some kind of new kind of happiness. You are looking for, there is a deep need of like I'm getting a lot of traveling for some reason. I'm getting like you wanna just travel around. Given the situation we are in as a global situation, it may be a little bit different, difficult right now, but you wanna do that. Even it doesn't have to be travel means like go miles and miles. Maybe just different town, maybe different city within your state or something like that. Like meeting new people, joining new people, really expanding your horizon, because you really need to, you feel that need to get to new people, kind of shake up the energy and kind of empty out the old energy and kind of replace that with new energy by meeting new people, by going new places, by doing new stuff. That kind of sun energy I'm getting with the three of cups as well. But underneath, temperance is saying, is really, oh my god, I just heard wait my child. I don't know why. I'm sorry, wait my child. Yeah, some, it's like a temperance, your energy, like you deep down also know that this is, you just need to wait a little bit. This is your, like your like, I understand that you really want to start, but it's saying that just wait for a little bit, because there is a new huge thing that's gonna come. You're gonna feel all these things, you will be able to do all these things, but right now if you push yourself too hard, it may backfire on you, and you know that, you are very aware of it. It just maybe a little bit of debate between what you feel like doing and what you want to do, what you need to do. It's like, have you ever had that kind of, let's say you have allergy or something, your skin is very itchy, you know that you cannot really itch it because that's going to increase the infection, so the doctor said just rub against it, but you will have this deeper need to itch, even though you feel like, if I itch, I'm going to peel off my skin, I'm going to make it much more swelling or red or something, but there is this innate need to do that, knowing all these things. So that kind of energy I'm feeling like you are going through right now, like when it comes to how to manifest, how to express yourself. And then the Queen of Wands, I'm really feeling that you want to feel like that. This is like, you want to feel like that you got everything. This is like a Leo, Sagittarius and Aries card. You feel like that, you want to feel that confident, you want to feel that you got everything. You don't want to feel like that somebody else can make you feel some way. It just doesn't go with your personality somehow, and you feel like, I got it. If I want, I will do it. That kind of vigor, that kind of dedication, that kind of, your soul is lit by fire. You really are, it is really are, but you are trying to temper it, which is very good. I can see there is a lot of I don't want to use the word temptation, because it is not a temptation. This is a valid, there is a lot of eager to express yourself in a certain way, in a very outspoken, in a very assertive, in a very work oriented way, but it has some kind of, okay, let me get another card on Queen of Wands. See, the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, you want to do all these things, but right now you feel like that you don't have that mental focus that you need in order to really achieve something, in order to really foresee the whole vision. Because right now you are, see, when you are, like again, I'm going back to this itching. Like, let's say if you have this little itching sensation, and let's say you are on a very important meeting, no matter how much you want to focus, if that itching is going there, you know that you are not giving yourself 100% to that thing. No matter how much prepared you are, no matter how much you want to be there, no matter how much you want to lead, because that itching sensation is too prominent that it can distract you very easily. That's why the Emperor in reverse, there is awareness of that. Even though you want to do that, you want to take the leadership, you want to take your, like, put on your charm, you want to put on your dedication, you want to put on your playfulness and all that, but right now you are not completely ready to really manifest something, because the magician was in negative position, and this is the Emperor who is all about this manifestation of something big, something that suits yourself, that can fire up your fire more and more and propel you forward and onward. That is still, it's really in working. Again, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. So what is telling me, Sagittarius, that I feel like that you, it is really telling me your anxiety a little bit with the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is really good to see. You are not anymore in your head about this thing. You are not, it's not consuming. Like I said, I got that from the beginning. This, whatever that past is, it doesn't control you anymore. It doesn't occupy your mind all the time. You are coming out of a big delusional self-doubt kind of mode. You are definitely coming out of it, but it feels like maybe you are not very used to do everyday stuff. Maybe you are kind of person who always shoot for the bigger image, who always shoot for the bigger target. And when the because this came right under the mouse, I feel like that you feel like that if you have to do everyday stuff, if you have to take every one day at a time, you can lose this big potential, something that you feel like that world is trying to give it to you, and all you have to do is fetch it and go for it and catch it and go after it. But if you do not do that, you are going to lose this opportunity, and it's going to create this burden never ending. But that is a complete fear, Sagittarius, let me tell you that, because it's this Ace of Pentacles, the whatever the new foundation or opportunity, the new wild potential for you to really grow, it's there and it's growing with you as you are growing. It's not growing, it's not outgrowing you. So this is a little bit of fear and anxiety that's kind of coming back to you, because you are not really, this is a new way of being for you, like take one day at a time. You like to go big or doesn't go at all, like that kind of energy. But right now it's asking you to tame that energy down a little bit with the temperance energy. And if you feel like that this you are gonna miss this opportunity if you do not act immediately, don't think like that at all. Because if you act right now, like, see, you won't be able to manifest with the Magician in negative and Emperor in like reverse. It's only going to exhaust you, and only going to make you feel more doubtful about your own capabilities. You are absolutely capable, you are more than capable, you can achieve all these things. Just give yourself a little bit time, and don't panic over what you are missing and all that. Just remember, everything that is needs to be yours, it's growing in at the same speed, it's growing at the same speed as you are. Okay, hold on, let me change the battery. Okay, let's get another layer to this reading. Let's see if we can get more information. Yeah, let's get some Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there is a deep disappointment in past that you wanna go. You're already out from that. It doesn't hold you. It doesn't have that obsessive power over you anymore. Yeah, the moon again, see? And the Eight of Cups in reverse. So they're both time Eight of Cups, yes. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Eager to do. Go for it, go for it. That kind of eager. Oh, Death in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse. Let's get one more. And the Two of Cups. Interesting. So right under Eight of Cups we got Ace of Cups in reverse. So yes, it was a disappointment. I mean, this is, I don't want to focus too much on this because I like I told you before I got this card. Yeah, it was a disappointment. It almost made you feel self-doubtful. It almost took out the passion and the love, optimism that you had towards love and towards connection. It's kind of rupture that enthusiasm and that energy. Yeah, definitely. And you wanna go out from that. But the moon and the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is, I feel like the moon in past, you felt like the moon was there, like you have been contemplating on this, that in the Eight of Cups in reverse, this Eight of Cups in reverse is feel like that it's almost like ending but not ending, and that made you contemplate more, that made you feel more stuck. I'm feeling like it could be very well a relationship reading, a relationship energy, but take it as it resonates. It could be another project or something like that, but I'm getting a strong connection here, like connection oriented reading energy here. And I feel like this Eight of Cups, what happened, this person, maybe it just, they maybe came back or something like that, or like they maybe came back few times, even if you guys were like, there is a not letting go energy, and that made you feel very stuck with this in past. You feel like you wanted to move on, from this energy, you wanted to have a peace, and just, you are, on your way, they are on their way, but there is some kind of coming back all the time, kind of. It's like complete but never really complete, it's like gone but never really gone, that kind of energy really used, like really took a toll on your emotion, and it made you feel a lot in very stuck energy. I'm getting with the Eight of Cups in reverse and the moon, and that's why you felt like, even now understand this agility, that huge agility that you're feeling is like Knight of Wands. You feel like that you need to do something, it's kind of curbing your fire, it's kind of putting off your fire, and and you can feel that there is a certain control that this ongoing, like this energy had with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. You feel like they had certain kind of control, they can made you act in a certain way that you don't want it to do. There is some kind of impulsivity that came out of you because of this ongoing, like on and off, like there is like a, like they almost like they, this connection or this situation in past kind of hook you on an emotional bait. It's like it felt like there is a little bit of hope, but not enough hope to live on, but at the same time not so little that you can completely forget it and completely be hopeless and kind of let it go. So there's this kind of very manipulative emotional bait was there, and it kind of controlled your action, and it made you feel sometimes very impulsive. And it's like, it's in, yeah, like a Death and the Five of Wands in reverse. You feel like this, like you felt like this is, I'm getting like yeah, the past energy real quick, and you felt like that this ever-ending conflict. It's like there is no inclination, there is no trying to solve the conflict rather than just go on and on and on. Five, death in divorce is just a cycle and cycle and cycle. It feels like sometimes it feel like, okay, we are on the same page, it's settling down, but it's just go on and on and on, because there was no real intention to solve it, real intention to take action towards solving it. There was like a lot of like, I am there but not there, you can have me but not have me. That kind of elusive nature is like almost like a emotional manipulative kind of way made you feel very stuck, and you felt like there was, oh, then we are gonna settle something like that. The conflict was like keep bubbling up, bubbling up, bubbling up. It's like a death reverse, ongoing, ongoing, ongoing. And what made you feel really doubtful about yourself, and what made you really put you into the mindset and like this kind of conflicted mind, and kind of put you in the like completely like, you put your heart in the mind, and then when you put your heart in the mind, it gets very confused, because a mind can think thousand different things without any conclusive way of like putting things into conclusive way. So when you put your mind into like when you put your heart into mind, it only gonna confused you, and it made you feel unworthy, you made you feel you are like scattered and all this other thing, because there is this notion in the two of cups. Maybe you yourself told yourself all this, the whole relationship of the whole thing, from the past, they gave you that kind of, the whole situation gave you this impression that it is a equal connection. This is supposed to be, this connection supposed to happen. If it is a project, this project it has to happen. This is your dream project, even though maybe deep down you did not feel it, but you kind of, because the all the you also feel it at the same time, you kind of projected that feeling into your heart. And then when you project kind of feelings, it becomes that feeling doesn't come from the heart, it does that come from the mind. When a feeling's coming from a mind, it's not a feelings anymore, it's kind of very critical mental energy, which is very hard to deal with. That's why most of the time we get stuck. And that's, I feel like the two of cups, there is a projection of that whatever it was is meant to be, whatever it was equal, whatever it was based on equal respect and all that. But I don't feel like it was equal respect, there was a disparity, but it was projected other ways, and because of the projection you got lot into your head. So see, you are learning a lot anyway. So this is what we got so far, and yeah, let's read what universe has to give you. I'm gonna get one card invitation, and one is for medicine. So invitation is universe is asking you to invite this energy, and medicine is universe is asking you to get rid of or heal from this energy. The first one we got the journey, and the second one we got the ancient one, the one. Okay. 29 broken down to 11, which is a master number. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go read from the book, so give me a minute. Okay. Invitation. The time to embark on a great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational chart as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led through even when you are not sure of where you are going. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost, and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. What is trying to tell me, Sagittarius, that don't get too impatient. This is your chance to really re-establish yourself, because the way you are growing is fascinating, the way you are healing is fascinating, the way you are understanding yourself and the others, it's like almost like a magical, it's very revolutionary the way you are growing. So don't let these things spoiled by this, like when you feel like emperor in reverse, by right now, just try to embrace this new journey as it is coming to you, and don't rush that. Okay, the ancient one is your healing. Hold on. Okay, the medicine. The ancient ones beseech you to examine your attitude and action and be sure that they are of the highest integrity. Not forgiving an ancestor or yourself is keeping you from the freedom you seek. Remember, this is no longer your karma. You can break the chain that once bound you to the family drama and be free of your generational curse. Forgive the ones you need to release. Honor your biological ancestor by lighting a candle to them tonight. So yeah, if you have any sense of, like, some kind of like hatred or some kind of whatever, to this past thing, or it could be go way past, maybe like they say generational family trauma, anything that you feel or believe that brought you to this kind of past traumatic event or from past self-doubt phase, just forgive. And just know that this is a, I know it's easy to say, but this is something sometimes helps when you see that in this way. But our emotion, we don't work like seriously. We can sit here and talk about all virtuous, wise thing possible in the whole world. But when it comes to actuality, we are not just a wise thing. We are not just a linear way of thinking. We are combination of multiple way of thinking, emotion, our soul, our responsibility. So it's much more nuanced when it comes to action. So saying this, just try to forgive them. It's very easy to say and all that. But when you have that kind of wisdom in you, it helps you to navigate through your emotion. So try to just let them go. It's possible, it's gonna take time. I feel like you are already doing it. But just keep that. If you keep that, at least that thought in your head, it's not gonna happen, oh, I'm gonna forgive them, so next moment you've forgiven them. That it doesn't happen like that way. But when you have that wisdom in your heart, wisdom in your mind, you kind of, the way you navigate yourself, it kind of revolves around that agenda, that ambition, that goal. So which helps to clear out certain kind of negative emotion eventually. So yeah, if you can do that, that would be really helpful for your growth. So I hope you get something out of this, and I will see you next time. Okay, take care, bye.